Welcome, citizens of Trick Nation. This is your president, xIrishTricks, speaking, and today we have the next episode of the Sunday Q&A. Now, this is going to be posted a little later in the day because I didn't have a lot of time yesterday to do this video, and I really wanted to get it done, but I was busy studying for my AP test, and I'm still doing that today. My first AP test of the year is tomorrow, and I'm really nervous about it. I have to get at least a C+ or higher to get an A in the class. And you guys might think to yourselves, well, that doesn't seem right. I mean, you want to get an A on the AP test, right? I mean, that stuff is really heavily graded. Well, here's the thing. It's so heavily graded, you don't need super high test grades to do well in the class. What you do need, though, are really good homework grades. Like, you need to get A's on all your homework assignments, and then you can get, like, C+ or higher on the tests, and you'll get an A in the class. So, I've gotten A+ on my homework assignments, so I'm all good there. I just got to get a C+ or higher on my tests. And yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it, but wish me luck, guys. That is tomorrow, and that's the last block of the day. So my last class period of tomorrow is when I have my test, which kind of sucks because I wish I could just get it over with in the beginning of the day. But at least I'll have some time to review my notes during the day and talk with a couple of friends. All right. So let's get into these questions, guys. This is the season finale. It's got to be awesome. And you guys asked a ton of questions, which is awesome because that's exactly what I wanted for the finale. So let's jump into these questions. So the first question is going to be asked by YouTube Ninja Films, and he wants to know, which Kardashian would you have sex with? Man, that's kind of a hard question because either way I'm going to get an STD. So if I had to choose, I guess I'm just going to go with Kim because she's the only Kardashian I really know besides Khloe, but no one really likes Khloe because, well, I don't really need to discuss any further. So I would choose Kim, I guess, but I really don't like Kim Kardashian just because I don't like STDs, so yeah. STDs suck. They're not temporary, they're permanent for the rest of your life. I mean, you can always treat it, but that sticks with you. You can't leave it in Vegas. It comes with you. Okay, so I guess that answers that question. Let's move on to the next one. The next question is going to be asked by Super Pace Boy, and he wants to know, what game do you love the most and why? The game I'm playing right now is Red Dead Redemption, and I love this game to death. There are so many things you can do in this game. For example, we have Undead Overrun here, which is the zombie game mode of Red Dead Redemption. It comes with the Undead Nightmare expansion pack, and basically, it comes with this mode, a lot of zombie skins you can use for multiplayer, and an entire single-player campaign based off of the Undead Nightmare world. And I think that is super awesome, definitely worth the buy. I always support Rockstar Games and all of their decisions because Rockstar is a beastly game company. I would play Grand Theft Auto more and get Grand Theft Auto 5, and my parents forbid me from having that game because, well, more so my dad, because he just doesn't like the message the game sends to people, because he actually lived in Detroit when he was growing up, and there was actually like hookers, you know, on the corners of the streets, and you know, there was a lot of gang activity at night. His windows actually got shot out when he was younger, and that's kind of scary. So I can definitely see where he's coming from when he doesn't want me playing GTA. And there's a ton of like 10-year-old kids playing GTA. I mean, maybe when you're my age, you can play Grand Theft Auto, but not when you're 10. Like, come on, parents. At least, like, try and figure out what the game is about. Same thing goes for Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty isn't really that bad of a game. Like, it makes sense why parents aren't really too worried about it when their kids are playing it. But it's just, still, like, you have all these really annoying kids online because, you know, you blame Xbox for having all the annoying kids, but it doesn't matter. It's the parents. Like, there's annoying kids on PS3 and Xbox and PC. Like, I'm so sick of, you know, fanboys of the PC or the console saying their like thing is better just because they don't have something that the other does. Okay, I said that right. Okay. But yeah, like PC, they're like, you know, oh, there's tons of like hackers on Xbox. That's why I love PC. Are you kidding me? The PC has way more freaking hackers than the Xbox. I mean, you cannot play Modern Warfare 2 on the freaking PC. It is impossible. It is just overrun by hackers. Same thing goes for COD 4. I mean, I haven't played COD 4 on the console for a while because I haven't been able to play any Call of Duty games like I was saying. But last time I played it, there weren't any hackers, so maybe they've kind of died off a little bit, but there's always going to be that little 10-year-old who wants to get some hacks for a small fee of Microsoft points just because they suck. And yeah, and then PC also say, we got better graphics. Like, getting a game for the graphics is like watching porn for the storyline. It just doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. I'm all about the gameplay when it comes to getting a game, okay? So, if the graphics suck, I mean, come on, we all play Minecraft. Everybody loves Minecraft. Do we play it for the graphics? Hell no. We don't play it for the graphics. We play it for the content. So all of you PC or console fanboys, trying to say your stuff's better just because it has this and that, just shut the hell up. No one gives a damn. And if you think someone does, then you live in a very, very alone world, my friend. You are very alone in your little world. Alright, so Red Dead Redemption, best game ever. Hopefully that answered that question. Alright, so the next question is going to be asked by Be Faithful to Me. And he wants to know, if you had one day to live and you had $1 million to spend, what would you spend it on and what would you do? If I had $1 million, I would definitely travel a lot in that day. I would go to Japan and Ireland. I would go to Japan because, well, Japan is just awesome. I mean, have you seen Tokyo? The lights, the people, the technology. It is just freaking awesome. And then Ireland because, well, my ancestors are from Ireland. My family's always wanted to go there just to figure out what our heritage is like. And I think it'd be really awesome to go to Ireland. And yeah, I would go to those two places, definitely. I would try to start a development team. Like, I would pay a bunch of really, really talented people to make a game, and after I died, like the next day, they would have like a list of plans that I gave them, so like they could just go off of my plans and make this awesome game. So after I died, my legacy would live on in my awesome game. And then I'd probably donate the rest to some research, like research organizations, like people that research cures for certain diseases like cancer, diabetes, stuff like that. That's where the rest of the money would go. And I'm sure there'd be more things that came to my mind, in a few days or something like that. But that's all I can really think about right now. And, I don't really want a whole lot in this world. I mean, I guess I'd also want to get a drum set, but I'm going to get that for Christmas. Because Christmas is actually only a few months away, which is kind of weird because we've been living in this super, super hot weather. And all of a sudden it's just like, we're going to have snow in a few months. At least I'm assuming. Like, I know people in California and Florida are like, what, snow? But, Wisconsin, we get some pretty brutal winters. And it usually reflects on how our summer was. Like, if the summer was pretty humid, the winter is going to be pretty cold. And if the summer was kind of mild, the winter is going to be kind of mild. And we had, like, droughts across the nation. So, man, this winter could be kind of, I don't know, man. Blizzards galore. Hopefully that answered your question, Faithful. And yeah, let's move on to the next question. The next question is going to be asked by Mega X Entertainment, and he wants to know, fuck one, kill one, marry one. Megan Fox, Emma Watson, and Kate Upton. Oh my god. So many babes, so little options. Alright, well, I used to think Emma Watson was pretty hot, but then she got that haircut, she got her haircut, really, really short, and I cannot get over short haircuts on girls. It is just so unattractive in my eyes. I don't know why. I mean, she's still pretty. I mean, I have to say that, but, girls, if you're, into men, don't get your hair cut short. It just sends a lot of bad signals. Alright, so, I don't want to, kill her, but I don't want to, marry her or do her. So, don't take this in any wrong way, Emma Watson. I think you're pretty awesome. Your Harry Potter performances were superb, but I have to kill you. That sounds, so weird. It's just yeah, you're pretty awesome. I'm going to have to kill you now. But yeah, I guess I would then do Megan Fox and then marry Kate Upton. I don't know. It's, really weird. Kate Upton and, if you marry someone, I guess you're going to end up doing them anyway. So, I mean, it's you do that one person, but you don't want to have a long relationship with them, and then if you marry someone, you'll do them throughout the course of your life, I guess. So yeah, I definitely do Kate Upton more than once. Oh man, but yeah, just it's cool with the sexual questions, guys, because whenever I answer questions like that, I feel like a pervert, and I'm not a pervert. I know that deep down in my heart, my penis. No, yeah, just cool with the sexual questions, guys, because it makes me feel a little uncomfortable, and it makes me feel like a pervert. So just yeah. Anyways, I guess that answers that question. Let's move on to the next one. The next question is going to be asked by Rhodes Bebe, and he wants to know, dragon or unicorn? I would definitely go with a dragon because dragons have wings, so they can fly, and they can shoot fire, which is awesome, and they're giant freaking lizards with claws and such, whereas a unicorn is just a horse with a horn on his head. Nothing too great about that. If you told me dragon or Pegasus, like a Pegasus with magical powers, then we might be at a tie, because Pegasi, I don't know what you call them, they have wings, they can fly, they probably could shoot rainbows out of their butts, so that's also pretty cool, and yeah, they could use their, horns to impale people. So I guess that's the only cool thing about a unicorn, they can impale people with their horns. But yeah, I guess I'd go with dragon. Hopefully that answered your question, Rhodes Baby. On to the next one. This next question is going to be asked by Gadravian X3, and he wants to know, what do you say if we take Eon and make them big once Black Ops 2 starts off? For those of you who don't know, Eon is a clan I started with Gadravian, and at first we were really into it. We were trying to get the word out that this clan is going to be big. We're going to try and get a ton of people to join it, and at first it was pretty successful. We got a decent amount of members. I don't remember all of their names though, but the only problem was we weren't very talented. Like, our members weren't really that gun skilled. They had really low KDs, and we were kind of lenient at first, but then as our standards got higher, a lot of people didn't want to join, and then the clan started to die off, and it really started to slow down once my internet started acting up, like, a lot, because I could never get online to help Gadravian with recruiting, and now it's kind of just dead right now. So yeah, I would definitely love trying to get Eon started back up once Black Ops 2 comes out, because it would be a huge breath of fresh air to have a brand new game with a new clan. Those always work well together, because when you got a new game and a new clan, you got tons of new people who are ready to try anything, and yeah, I would love to start Eon back up again. Well, that's all the time I have for these questions today. I will definitely bring over these next questions in the next season. I'm probably going to take a break next Sunday and post a few commentaries instead of the one commentary on Sunday, and start the next season about 2 weeks from now, once my tests have died down a little bit, because I have an AP test tomorrow, like I was saying, and I have one the week after that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and a comment, and leave your questions for the next episode. Peace!